But you're gonna surprise me with a house that I didn't even get a chance to pick out? That's what you've been doing. That's the debt you had to pay.
You always say you don't want to live your whole life in the
Darnell, you ain't bought no house without me.
We just finished our showcase.
Yes!
This is the first scene where I have had to kiss someone.
Spend your Mondays with Monet. It's Monet Mondays. Welcome back.
What's up, everybody? If you're new here, my name is Monet. I post every week on Mondays and we call it Monet Mondays. It is where we are sitting in and we are taking notes about life because, believe it or not, we be going through the same stuff. This Monday, I am talking about why I didn't post last Monday. It's because I was preparing for an acting showcase. It's almost been a week since my acting showcase, and y'all, it was my first acting showcase in person. Yeah, the first one that I've done in person. All of the other ones have been virtual. That's how I got my agent. That's how, you know, a lot of things have happened virtually. This was the first one in person. Hey y'all. Okay, so I am currently getting ready for prep for the showcase and I am feeling really good. I feel so much better than yesterday. Yesterday I had a travel day, came back in town and went straight to rehearsal for the showcase, and in my opinion I didn't do so well because I was like really in my head. Sometimes we get in our head, or we allow so much of the outside noise to get in our head that it has us second guessing or questioning our purpose or what we're meant to do in the moment. And I think a lot of that happened to me, and I realized it, but I didn't realize it until for real, like it was like an epiphany yesterday. I always feel like I'm not giving as much as I can because one, outside voices telling me like this isn't a real career. When auditions are slow or when things are happening slowly, you feel like maybe I'm doing the wrong thing. Is this an obstacle or is this like a no? I've been praying and I'm like, God, just allow me to be free, allow me to be in the moment, allow me to tell the story, allow me to get into character and not hold back. Like, and so that is what I expect to happen tonight. For this to be fun, family and friends are coming. I'm excited for them to see me do some work. It's been a long time. So yeah, now I'm just getting ready. So be right back with the no makeup beat, maybe. Headed to the showcase. Let's do this. About to kill this shit, boy. Lego.
Hey, you good? You good? Look, man, I ain't need to hurt you, man. But you know, when you start talking about how you want to get rid of me, I mean, it kind of makes you kind of crazy, you know? But look, we need each other, man. I mean, we are one. Man kills his own rage. Film at 11. I have no history. I have no past. I can't. It's too much. It's much too much. I must be able to smile on cue and watch the news with an impersonal eye. I have no stake in the madness. Being black is too emotionally taxing, therefore I will only be black on weekends and holidays.
Hey, what's with the suitcase? Nothing. What are you doing?
Nothing.
What are we watching?
Lock the door.
When did I get this?
Today.
You want to dance?
Yeah.
How's that? You want to be kissing cousins?
God damn, baby.
Darling,
I didn't know it was gonna be like that. You gonna be my first cousin.
I want to be your only cousin.
That too.
You are around, I'm letting you down every day.
What you want around here?
I want to see you. You didn't come home last night.
That's right. What for? You tell me, huh? Why am I gonna come home for? You being in the house, how you might not be there.
Where did you go?
You care where I went? I stayed here. If you got to know, I slept on the couch. Why I'm coming home for? You making all these stupid accusations?
I ain't made no accusations. I just said I know about you and Peaches.
Somebody tell you they seen your sister in my car and you jumped to conclusions? You didn't even know what I was doing.
You right, I don't know what you're doing. That's what I'm saying. It ain't like you ain't got no track record. Last time I checked, you the one leading the parade.
I'm here. That should be enough. If I don't want to be, I'll be somewhere else. Why you can't just get that?
Because that's not enough. I don't want somebody who thinks just because they're there, that's enough. They ain't got to do nothing else. I want somebody who wants to share with me, not hide things from me.
You know what I was hiding from? I've been hustling, working day and night while you accuse me of running the streets. And all I'm trying to do is save enough money so I can buy a house so you and Jesse have someplace decent to live. I asked Peaches if she would come to me to come look at houses because I wanted to surprise you. I wanted to pull the truck up to the house and say, come on, baby, we moving. And then drive on out the pit hills and pull that truck up to the house and say, this is yours. This is your house, baby. That's what she was hiding from you. That's why Turnbow see her riding in my car all the time. I found a house. I came up with $150 short for closing the deal, and I come and took $80 out the jar.
A house? A house, Darnell. You ain't bought no house without me.
I wanted to surprise you.
You could have surprised me with a house? Don't do that. A new TV, a couch, a stereo, a refrigerator, okay. But you're gonna surprise me with a house that I didn't even get a chance to pick out? That's what you've been doing. That's the debt you had to pay.
You always saying you don't want to live your whole life in the projects.
Darnell, you ain't bought no house without me. How many times in your life do you get to pick out a house?
Wait until you see it. All right, it's real nice. It's all on one floor. It got a basement. Like a little den. We can put the TV down there. I told myself Brenda's gonna like this. Wait until she I brought her house.
You bought a den for Darnell. That's what you did. So you can sit down there and watch your football games. But what about the kitchen? The bathroom? How many windows does the bedroom have? Does Jesse have somewhere to play? How much closet space does it have? You want to surprise me with the house and you expect me to say, oh, Darnell, that's nice. At one point I would have, but I have responsibilities. I need to know, does it have a washer and dryer hookup? Because I gotta wash Jesse's clothes. I need to know, how big is the yard? How far is the fence? I need to know, does Jesse, where does he go to school? You, Darnell, you're gonna surprise me with a house. That's not okay.
No matter what I do, it's gonna come out wrong with you. That's why you jump to conclusions. That's why you accuse me of running around with Peaches. You can't look and see that I done quit going to parties all the time. That I quit running with Baba and Earl. That I quit chasing women. You just look and see, you see the old Darnell. If you can't change the way you look at me, then I might as well surrender now. I can't beat your memory of who I was if you can't see I changed. I go out here, I run like a dog trying to do something nice for you. And no matter what I do, I can never do it right because all you see is the way I used to be. You don't see the new Darnell. You don't see I changed.
I know people change, but I know they slip back too.
No, Rena. People believe what they want to believe. What they set their mind to believe. I know how I was when I was gone all the time, not bring home any money. Well, you could have noticed I was tired. You could have said Darnell ain't talking too much because he's tired. You could have noticed that I didn't act like nobody running the streets. That I didn't come home smelling like alcohol and perfume. That I didn't dress like nobody running the streets. You can notice how excited I was when I got the UPS job. And how I asked you if I could take it. If you had thought it all the way through, you could have noticed how I was planning things. That I wasn't sitting around drinking beer playing cards. How I was getting up early on Sunday and going out to the airport and trying to make a few extra dollars before the Jitney station opened. But you ain't see all that. You ain't see the new Darnell. You still working off your memory. But the past is over and done with. I'm thinking about the future. You're not the only one who thinks about Jesse. That's why I'm trying to do something different. That's why I'm trying to buy a house. Maybe I should have told you about the house. Maybe I did it all wrong, but I done it. I tried to show you that I love what I get for it.
Okay, Darnell. You're right. I could have seen all that. But what you ain't looking at is I've changed too. We're both different than when we first fell in love. All I know is when we were in high school, that was enough. That was everything. That was my world, but it ain't everything no more. I don't have all the right questions, and sometimes I don't even have the right answers. All I know is we got somebody, a little 2-year-old, counting on us.
But I know, you place your hand on mine, you got to say, Darnell not gonna let me down. He loves me. I don't want to make no more mistakes in my life. I don't want to do nothing to mess this up. I don't want to get old and be talking about, I had this little old gal one time. I ain't seen her in 22 years.
If that's not what you want, then you gotta let me know, Darnell. If we don't know what's important to each other, then we can't make it. We can't make it with each other.
Won't you, baby? I told you that. You're already my pride. I want you to be my joy. Cause ain't nothing I done wrong. I stayed away from you one night too long, baby.
Where's this house at?
Pin Hills. Got a nice kitchen. Got a little yard. Got a nice bedroom. Got a real nice bedroom.
I can't wait to see it.
Where my boy?
At my mother's house. I gotta go to accounting class.
You wanna ride?
No. I'll walk.
Nah,
I need the exercise.
Nah, I'll give you a ride. I don't want to let you out my sight. Matter of fact, you might gotta miss that accounting class.
What, you got something to teach me?
You know I do, girl.
Becca!
What?
What'd you do here?
What's the matter?
What is this?
What's what?
The television, Becca. What is this?
It's the Discovery Channel? The tornado program. You said you wanted to watch it, so I recorded it for you. Why?
For Christ's sake, Becca.
What is the matter?
It's Danny's tape. Becca, you recorded over Danny's tape.
No. No. Pride and Prejudice was on that tape. We were watching it last night.
I switched them.
What?
Look, I watched Danny's tapes later after you went to the...
No. Why didn't you take it out of the machine?
Why didn't you check to see what was in here?
It was the TV tape.
Jesus Christ.
It was...
always say thank you guys so much for showing up and supporting us. Some people in this line, this is their very first performance in front of an audience. This is the tail end of a class, and as an actor taking classes, I always thought it was weird that you would do all of this work and then you wouldn't share it with somebody, right? And so the last part of the class is to put them up in front of an audience so they feel what it feels like, they know what it feels like to perform live. It's an excellent class. Thank you guys so much.
We just finished our showcase. Yes!
I should have brought an extra cake. Oh, the lighting's so good.
Wait, let me help you taking a photo.
Nah, you're funny. Are you still taking? Damn, that's great.
Get a
The makeup on his shirt. You don't believe his stories. You know that there are lies. Bad as you are, you stick around, and I just don't know why. If I was your man, baby, you never worry.
Show up at a 10 and not a 2. This is exactly what my instructor told me. Coach is what we call him. This is what coach told me. He told me show up at a 10 and a great director can move you to a 15, and then that's when the magic happens. But if you show up at a 2 and the director has to push you to a 10, then it's like, great, you made it to a 10, but it's like, what more? We want more than that. So a lot of times I feel like I was showing up at a lower number and then building to a 10. When it's like, no, you gotta show up at a 10 through all of your emotions, through the entire thing. So that was a key factor that I learned, like, girl, show up as a 10, okay? You are a 10, I'm definitely a 10. I am an award-winning actress. I'ma just say that. Like, I be doing my damn thing, period. But sometimes I get so in my head that it does not display that way because I be wanting to be perfect. I want to bring the script to life exactly how the author wants, when it's like, some directors want you to play with the script and show me the story. Like, show me the story. I don't want to tell you the story. I've already told you the story and the lines that I've written. Now I want you to put a person behind it, breathe life into it. That's what they want. And sometimes I be forgetting to breathe life because I be so focused on, it says turn here, it says look at him here, it says do this. And that ain't how you gotta move, at least not in this instance. And I've always wanted to like play a role in a relationship and it feels so real, you know? Like, it feel real to the point where, you know, people are like feeling like they're in the relationship with us and they're seeing us go through like the ups and downs. And so after the showcase, a girl came up to me and she was like, like, you did so amazing. Y'all were so good. And I just felt like I was a fly on the wall in y'all relationship. And I was like, ah, yay. That's what I wanted. Like, I wanted people to feel like they were there and they had witnessed a relationship, and it would help them like in their life. If they're going through something tough in their relationship, they would know, you know, like it's levels to it. So that was such a great compliment. I'm like, yes. She was like, I felt like I was just dropped into y'all situation and it was so good. People love the chemistry. Even my parents was like, is there something you want to tell us? I'm like, no, there's nothing going on. That man has a girlfriend. We did our thing though. We did our thing. So this just so happened to be the first ever scene where I had to kiss somebody. It may seem very high schoolish or like childish, but I was really nervous. The first scene in my acting career where I've had to actually kiss someone. I have played the girlfriend, I have played the mother, I have played all those, but I have never had to kiss my partner. So for me, I know it's childish, but I was nervous. I was like, oh my God, who is this man? Am I gonna like him as a human being? Like, are we gonna mesh well? Is the chemistry gonna be good? Like all these thoughts in my head. And so when I met him, great guy, very professional, was very courteous throughout the whole thing. And kissing may not be a big deal to y'all, but it kind of is a big deal to me. And especially for it to be my first time like in an acting scene kissing somebody. So I really love the fact that I had a partner who like asked for permission and like was very gentle with me and like, okay, do you mind? Like, and at one point I was just like, okay, you just gotta kiss me because I'm not gonna initiate it. And he did that and it turned out really cute in the end. So this was something that came up. My scene partner is attractive to me. You may not always get an attractive scene partner, or at least one who has like a great personality or you have chemistry with. What do you do then? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out one day, but you still have to do it. Because if it's written in the script and you agreed to it, then you have to have like a kiss or intimate scene with someone. First of all, I'm not doing intimacy scenes. Like that's not my thing. I'll do a kiss. I'll do, what is it called? Like mock intimacy, but I ain't doing no real intimacy. I'm not about to be Halle Berry and y'all. Do you feel like you could do it? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments. During the showcase, y'all, I mean, some of you may notice if you're like experts at August Wilson or like you're an actor and you just pick up on things, you may notice that during our scene, I lost my lines so bad. For some reason, I just like, I wouldn't say went blank. Actually, I went blank. I went blank during a lot of my monologues, which I know I have those monologues down and I could do them backwards and forwards. But for some reason, that day I had lost them. But I still gave the emotion so you could barely tell. But one thing I will say, my partner held me down. I love him. Like literally, I was forgetting so much, but like, it's like he gave me the perfect amount of time to like, try to figure it out. But then he was like, okay, she ain't got it. I'm going. And like, that was so helpful to me. Cause I'm like, oh my God, I could literally have just been sitting up there and nobody said anything. He could have just stared at me until I spit out the line, but he didn't. He was like, he just went on. And I love that. I'm like, oh my God, thank you. Thank you for saving our scene. Thank you. So that is one thing that I can appreciate about my partner. He held me down. Acts of Freedom was really great. The class, would I take it again? Absolutely, yes. You have to be fearless, and the name of the class is Acts of Freedom, and I feel like that is what we are learning. The coach's teaching style, I felt like we were doing like some self-exploration, like we were diving into life as well as the character's life and figuring out how things in the script apply to our life and like where the blockages are and how to unpack those so that we can really dive deeply into the character. I loved it. The cost of the class, y'all already know that if you watch the other videos, but it was $600 for 8 weeks of class. Well worth it. If you do plan on doing it, and you are like, oh, the money, save. He does the class like every couple months or something like that. They do sell out really quickly, but if you plan for it, you can save like $200 a month, anything like that. He also is about to open up like drop-in classes where you can just drop in on Mondays. So yeah, if you're interested, follow the class online at Acts of Freedom. I'll put the link, or I'll put the Instagram name in this video. class just reminded me, like, girl, through the mundane, you still have to be at a 10. You gotta advocate for yourself. You gotta fight for what you want, and you have to work hard. And when you do that, everything will line up. It will align. It always does. When you want something, you work hard for it. God is gonna put it, He gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you every time. That is all I have for you all. I hope you enjoyed this. Hit me up if y'all have any questions. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you like, I will know that this is more content that you would like to see. If you subscribe, you will help me out reach my goals. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, hopefully ASAP. I said by, I think, the end of the year. So that would be nice. Subscribe, and then keep watching. Share with your friends, and let's continue on this journey. I hope you enjoyed this. I love y'all. Peace and love. I just learned that in sign language, this means I love you. At least that's what Google told me. Cause I be doing this randomly and I don't even really be knowing what I'm doing. But peace and love. Bye, y'all. Oh, I forgot to, I have to add this part of the clip in there. So remember I was telling y'all, like, it's crazy for me to kiss somebody, blah, blah, blah. My family has never seen me kiss a man. Like, they've known I've been in a relationship, but I've never been a PDA girl. So they've never seen me kiss anyone. I forgot to warn them. And in this clip, you can hear my dad saying, what the hell? What the hell? So funny, so funny.
Stay with me one night too long, baby. Yeah. Got a nice kitchen. Got a little yard. Got a nice bedroom. Got a real nice bedroom. Where my boy?
I have a county class.
All right.
I'll walk.
Nah,
I need exercise.
Nah, I'll give you a ride. I don't want to let you out my sight. Matter of fact, Mike, I missed that accounting class.
But you got something to teach you.
Don't have to, girl.
Bye, 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 bye. Showcase done. Bye, 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 bye. My showcase done. Deep breath. Is there anything else I need to discuss? I don't think so.